Are you a responsible person? Do you take full responsibility for the results that you get in your life? It's so important in the subject of today's video. Years ago, I had a brutal experience in college that taught me a lesson that still lingers to this day. And it didn't come from any of the textbooks that I purchased, any of the specific courses, but from one of my instructors. And it was all about responsibility. Here's what happened. I had a paper due. I knew what time it was due, and I finished it, got in my car, and drove to campus to take it to the instructor's office. When I got there, it was 10 after the hour, and it was due at the top of the hour. The instructor says, "You're late, and you're going to lose a letter grade because of that." What? A letter grade? Just for being 10 minutes late? That seems kind of harsh. And she said, "Well, that's what I said. Before I mentioned the deadline, what would be the consequences of turning it in late? So you already knew this. Why are you late?" "I don't know. Because I stopped at a few signals on the way, or I decided to brush my teeth before I left. It's 10 minutes. I didn't have a good answer, and she didn't like any of the answers that I gave, which were basically sarcastic. So she said, "I'm sorry, it's late, and you're going to receive the consequences." Man, was I mad. I was mad at her, really mad. As I think about it, even now I start to get a little bit worked up. But you know what? I've learned a big lesson, and it's related to a quote that I heard from Oprah, which is, "Take responsibility for your life and your results." That's what my instructor was trying to tell me that day. Take responsibility, own your results. Don't blame other people and come up with lame excuses for why things aren't going your way. Have you ever done this? In sales, things don't always go our way. We lose deals that we thought we were going to have. People don't return our calls or our emails. We don't get assigned the territories that we would like. Things happen, but we want to focus more of our energy on what we can control, not that which is outside of our control. And when things happen that we don't like, don't look for who to blame or what excuse to make. You see, that takes mental energy. Playing the blame game and coming up with the latest, greatest excuse, it takes mental energy and time. Be more creative and focus it in the right direction on getting results. And when you do that, you'll actually be more successful. In my core sales training program, this is one of the traits that I share of successful salespeople, is taking 100% responsibility for the results that they produce, good or bad. Because once we start really owning our lives, everything starts to get better. I haven't just heard this from Oprah. I've heard this from so many successful people, that they're totally responsible for their results. It's not the weather, it's not traffic, and it's not your manager, and it's not your, well, hopefully client, who might be still a prospect because they didn't accept your proposition, right? Don't blame anybody. Instead, just keep focusing on doing the right things. The more you do the right things, don't make excuses, but accept the learning out of the outcomes, good or bad. Just keep learning, growing, and focusing on doing the right things. Eventually, success becomes attracted to you by the person that you're becoming, a person full of integrity, character, who takes responsibility for their life. I hope this lesson is meaningful to you as you look back on some of the experiences that you've had throughout life. When things don't go your way, have you taken responsibility or come up with a creative story? I hope this helps. Please comment and let me know how being more responsible will help you to be more successful. And like the video and share it with others if they could be helped by it. And of course, subscribe to the channel. If you have questions about sales, I reply to all email. Email me at michael@buildandbalance.com. And if you'd like to learn more about my sales coaching and training services, go to my website, buildandbalance.com. Thank you very much, and best wishes to you.